Hey guys, what's up? This one is for anyone looking for a fast, easy way to spin up an isolated Windows environment using kind of like what's called a virtual machine. We're going to use Laragon, so it doesn't really touch your OS, which is really kind of nice. And it also has all the popular applications that you need, such as PHP, Apache, Nginx, Composer, and the like. So stick around guys, and we'll get through this one. Plus, it will cover the base environment that you need for our PHP series. Once again guys, be sure to stick around for the entirety of the video as I give most of my insights towards the end of the lesson. Alright, with that being said, let's jump in. Hey guys, what's up? This one's for anyone using Windows and want to install a Windows environment. So you can use PHP or you can use Laravel or WordPress or something along those lines. Be sure to check out the tutorials on the channel around Homestead. That's another option if you guys are interested. So we're going to take a look at this one and get you guys set up. So it's as easy as going to the download section and grabbing the edition that you're looking for. In this case, I'm going to grab this download Laragon full edition, and you can grab the portable edition, or you can head out to GitHub here and you can do that way. You can go and check out the latest version and grab it through here, which is the laragon-wamp.exe file, or this one here. So it's really up to you how you want to do that. For now, we're just going to take an easy approach and we're going to install the exe. So once that's downloaded, in my case, I'm going to place the file or the second stage of this installation in my programs directory inside of the D folder, but you guys can place that wherever you want, or the default directory being C. So let's fire that up. We'll select our default language being English, and you can pick your destination. In this case, my destination is going to be a little bit different than yours. I'm going to pick D. For this section here, I don't want Laragon to run when Windows starts. So if it does have a low footprint like it states here, you can just keep that checked. I'm going to keep this one here for virtual host because I want a pretty URL. And down here, you can add this Notepad++ to the terminal. So if you have anything to do around editors and prompts, you just leave this checked. I'm going to go say next. And there's my destination location, and everything else is as I picked in the previous step. I'm going to click install. Okay, when it's all done, you can see that I have this Laragon folder in the directory that I chose. And down here, you can check if you want to view the README file. I'm going to keep that unchecked. I'm just going to run Laragon. When it's all done, you'll have your version of Laragon installed. And, it's a really good open source program. These guys do a lot of work. So if you guys want to donate, just click this button here and, give them a hand. On the top right, we have this question mark, which leads to the Laragon forum. Over here, we have some settings. So we'll click on this gear icon. And you can see that you have some general settings here. So you can run Laragon when Windows starts. I initially unchecked that when I did the installation. You can also run it minimized. And you notice that the document root, in our case, is going to be this D drive. For you, might be the C drive. If we were to click here, we can go and browse the folder, but I already have it open here. So if I go inside here, you will see that I have 6 directories. And right here, the www would be where I would place my project. So if I was to go to this and look for this index.php file, I'm going to right click this and I'm going to open with VS Code. And once VS Code is open, you'll see that we have a PHP file here with a bunch of styling and some HTML, and we can take a look at that in the browser. So it's very interesting to see that when you run Laragon, you get the 3dubs or the 3W directory, which is your root directory, and it leads to an index file that has some content within it. So in addition to the document root directory, we have a bin directory. This is where you'll store some of your binaries that are created with Laragon. Then you have your data directory where you can have things like MySQL, Postgres, MariaDB, and even MongoDB if you're using that. The users directory is pretty much your user predefined settings or any kind of templates that you want to place in here. And then you have your temporary directory where any temporary files are stored. And finally, you have the Laragon run file or .exe. And lastly, in the etc directory, you have your shared settings and apps. Let's bring up Laragon again. There's one thing that I actually want to change. So you can have this vanity URL or pretty URL set to anything that you want. Like for instance, I like it to be set to .code. You could be like .com or .dev or something along those lines. We can close this. Down at the bottom here, these are shortcuts to other services. If you click on the root, it'll take you here basically, which is your root directory for where Laragon has its contents and index.php file. If you were to click on the terminal button, this will open your default terminal of choice and point you to the directory where Laragon is installed. So we could do a quick list. And we can see that we have the same directories or same folders within this directory. So we have the bin, the data, the etc, the temp directory, users, and we have the root directory, and then we have the execution file. Hey guys, what's up? Kevin here. I just want to give a big shout out to my subscribers. If you haven't already subscribed, please do so. Be sure to give the videos a like, a thumbs up, and start a conversation. Much appreciated. Now let's get back to the video. Next up, we have the web tab. This is where your local host will be served. Now, if you were to click on this and you don't have Apache installed, you'll get this message that says, please start Apache first. Or before you even do that, you can click the start all option, and that will initialize the services that are already contained within Laragon, such as Apache. It'll start MySQL on these ports 3306 and port 80 for Apache. You will get like a Windows Defender firewall notification, so just allow access. And now that these services are running, we can now click on the web option, and that will open up the file that we've seen in the index.php inside of our root directory, displaying the Laragon default start page. So that's it, you're up and running. You have an Apache environment, kind of like a WAMP stack. You have Apache up and running, you have PHP, and this version is basically 8.1.1, and I believe that's the latest version. If we click on info, you can see that there's also a php.info file that shows you all the things that are needed or can be configured with your PHP ini file. Do notice the URL. All right, I'm going to close the browser, and jumping into my terminal, I'm going to cd into our root directory. I'm going to make a directory, and I'm going to call it PHP for now. Then I'm going to try to serve that up inside of the browser using that vanity URL. So within that folder, I'm going to create an index.php file, and then I'm going to show some PHP info. So I'm going to cd to PHP, and I'm just going to touch and create an index.php file. Apologies guys, I've been living in Mac OS for a little bit there. So we're going to have to do this. We're going to say new item, and it'll be index.php. Then inside of my editor, I'm just going to open up that file. I'm going to throw in a PHP tag. I'm going to say PHP info. I'm going to save this out. All right, now we can jump to our browser, and that will bring up what I just typed in there, which is the PHP info file, and we're running version 8.1.1. So that's one way, but we want that vanity URL. We'll bring up Laragon, stop the services, and once the services have been restarted, we can then jump to our browser, and this time, instead of typing in localhost PHP, we'll go right to the URL, and we'll type in http://php.code, and that should bring up the exact same thing. So that's it for this video, guys. That's a quick way to get up and started with Laragon on Windows. It'll get you started for working with PHP if you're doing something around WordPress or Laravel. I'm going to create a couple more videos around this one, so for the other features that are involved within Laragon. So stick around if you want to see that, and check in for future videos. I hope you guys find this useful, and I hope this is also another way that you can look at getting your environment set up if you're on a Windows platform. Do take a look at the other videos and things on the channel around getting started up if you're using Mac or OS X or Homebrew, or you're using a virtualization process such as Vagrant or Homestead. Thanks again, guys. Take care, and I'll see you in the next one.